Dirty bums.
Moving right along.
Yep.
This fucking bomb. You believe this boy was knocking my cores over tonight and wouldn't pick them back up?
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
No, here's the thing. I knocked one over and then picked it up. And then Kevin knocked him over and then blamed us. Kept looking over at me saying, pick it up. Kind of pulling me. Hostile work environment.
I wasn't saying pick it up. I was saying pick it up, boy.
Yeah. Then he made a sign, and I looked at Dakota, my sister. I'm like, we're like, he's making a sign. I was like, yeah, he's gonna put pick it up. He's like, he might. I was like, watch, he will. And he put pick that up. I was like, oh, pick that up. Smart Alec.
I'm smarter than the average goof.
See.
Like, I was busy. I had shit I had to do. You guys were not doing anything, so you could have picked it up.
Really, you were standing around and sitting down. Standing around and sitting down on the job.
Yeah. I sit down as much as I can.
Yep. Trust me, we know.
Yeah. Ain't nothing wrong with it.
Elizabeth, you must know why Clovis built the portal.
Greed. Obsession. The list is long. If you asked him, he would have told you he was saving humanity. Collecting the radiolarium fluid that came through was the prime purpose. I wanted it shut down. Clovis wouldn't have it. Once again, he flew too close to the sun, and once again, the rest of us paid for it. Bastard.
Yeah, shortly after I got hired in that place. I got, years ago. I got trained on the case erector up front. Remember that?
Oh yeah.
The old case erector.
Huh. No, I don't.
Yeah, done the McDonald's Wendy's chili cups.
Okay.
Yeah. It was a fun machine. I liked it. It was alright, but maintenance, they got tired of pissing around with it, so they bitched and complained until they just said, oh, we're just going to get rid of it.
Huh.
Because they didn't want to, mess with it anymore, you know. Every time you'd call them to it, they just put a Band-Aid on it, and it'd run until the next day, pretty much.
Yeah, that's every machine out there.
It's like if you guys fix it the right way, you know. Yeah, so, and then I went to, you know, a little time after that, I went to, the labeler. Remember that machine? I don't know. I don't think they got it there anymore. It was back in the back. It put the label on the blank. You know, for like McDonald's, you know, you peel it off, you get you a free cup of coffee, you know, kind of thing.
Oh,
Yeah, they called it the labeler. So
Okay.
I ran that for a while. That was fun. Everything that I liked out there that was I thought was fun, they took away from me. Yeah. So it's like, what the heck, man? Yeah. That's why I was like, hey, put me on popcorn. I know you guys ain't gonna take this away.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
right.
Damn.
There goes your golf ball.
Why?
ooh.
I don't know. You died. You gotta go flawless.
No, you don't. Dang it.
Guardian down.
Whoops.
they come.
Don't let even a single one escape.
Everyone came from behind us. Run.
Oh, heavy. All right.
I know, that's what I'm looking for too.
Oh, bullshit. One fucking hit from that shit. Back in the hallway, Kevin. Oh, that fucking can shoot through the fucking frozenness.
Guardian down.
Dang it.
Really? Oh shit. Oh, yep. Can't get away. You gotta run, and I can still get you. Oh, coming in the hallway.
Watch the Radiolarian Vex or whatever.
Flash damage.
Crap,
Yeah.
man.
Run, Kevin. Comes more overloads.
Ooh.
Now we just got barriers, I do believe.
And the stinking wiring.
Oh yeah, we hate the stinking wireless.
Yeah, there's one coming from behind us.
Crap, I friggin' knew that too. Yeah. Damn.
I have no more heavy.
Bunch of barrier out to the side, on the right side. Ah, I'll wait.
Ooh. Took me a minute to recognize which one you're shooting at. Two of them out there. One on the left, one on the right.
Make sure all the barriers are down, so. Yeah, we look good.
Alright.
Come on.
I
Sub
do
30.
believe I went through that and didn't die. Hell
Nice.
That's the last
You know what you get for that? You get a pure potency.
Yeah, that's what I was looking for.
What's that, Triumph?
No, it's just a
No.
hand cannon. It's a joke because we've been getting them like fucking candy.
Oh yeah, yeah, all the time.
I got 2 engrams.
Outlaw Vorpal.
I got me an exotic but I went to my postmaster. Hey, I must have got me another golf ball too, 'cause now I got 2 of them. Yeah.
Nice.
All right. Run number 2. All right, no dying this time. The whole team, no die. Can you do it?
I'll try.
Try. No. Yeah, I sat down yesterday afternoon to um, sit down and watch an And We Know show that was on the 8th.
Yep.
And I watched it and realized that I missed one that was on the 7th.
Guardian,
Oh, wow.
are you there
Did
yet?
you
Yeah.
see the one that where he's talking about all them people that
The
fucking
Vex are
are
attempting
spinning
another
and then
incursion.
fucking
Shut them down.
just collapsing? Like
Yeah.
they're seeing something fucking, you
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
that shit's fucking weird.
Yeah, it's like they see something before they collapse.
Yeah. One dude was
Yeah.
swatting at the one.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
he's like trying to get it away from him, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Huh.
Something strange is going on.
Yeah, sounds weird.
A fucking demon
Yeah.
chasing him and shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Something.
Because they're marked by the poison shot. Get him.
Turned on the 5G. Got him tweaking out now.
You know, because I saw a few of them before he showed them on his channel, and it just, to me, it seemed like it was just, you know, someone on drugs or something. But the one dude, man, he was spinning and spinning and spinning and fell down into a freaking train that was moving. Like in a
Really?
fucking subway. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah.
what the fuck?
Yeah. Yeah. Something going on. Something not good with them shots.
Negative.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's so weird because, you know, I know people that took it, and I mean, they seem fine. I don't really know a whole lot of details about it, but I still wonder about whole batches of basically like a saline solution being sent out.
Well,
Right.
I mean,
Hopefully there's still months to go, because they threw out a date like 2024 or something like that, 2023. So 18 months.
I guess I want to ask, are they fully vaccinated, or did they just get one and then realize everything's going on and didn't go get any more?
Well, most people I know stopped either at 2 or, you know, the first 2, or for sure 3. I don't know anyone that's went and back. I don't even actually know anyone that got the booster that I'm aware of. But
Yeah. Well,
my brother and them might have, because his wife's a pharmacist. But 3's the most.
well, see, I mean, that might have something to do with it too,
Right,
because
right.
you know, maybe the first one didn't have it, but the second one did, or you know, or something. You know,
Yep.
I got a nephew that concerns me, because he's that I know of, he's got fully vaccinated, and it's like, man, you're smarter than that. You should have
Right.
never fell for that.
Yep.
But you know, he's he's also the one that's in prison, and
Ain't got a choice.
and the way he made it sound is that he did, but he was looking to his future when he got out of there, because you know he's got kids, you know, that he's gonna see, and you know when he gets out, blah blah blah, and it's like, man, I
Yeah.
just wish you know, but see, he's not getting no accurate news in prison.
Right.
You know,
CNN
that's what
and
I
Fox.
told. Yeah, he calls and he talks to me, and I'm like, dude, this is what's going on. He's like, huh? So I didn't hear nothing about that. I was like, yeah, you're not going to either. Not in there.
No.
Yeah. So, and I hate I hate to sound morbid, okay? And I've never talked to my sister about this or his other brother. But I've talked to the old lady about it. I've told her my feelings, my thoughts on it. I said, all it's going to do, because if he's fully vaccinated in there, I said, all it's going to take is when he comes out and he messes up and he falls back into them drugs and he takes off running from the cops one time, that's it. He's probably going to fall over, dead. You know?
All the running and the heart.
Yeah, so, I told her, I said, I hate to sound that way, but that's, that's what my fear is. That's what's going to happen.
If he takes the right drugs, he ain't gonna fucking have to worry from the cops because it'll make his heart fucking explode.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's already gonna be making it fucking beat really, really fast, so.
Yeah, so, that's... I don't really talk too much to my sister about, the vax and whatever, because she's never got it, but her husband's got it. And, what I want to say, that I know of is that I don't think he's went and got, like, fully vaxxed. He's got, at least one shot. But
Right.
he's also had open heart surgery.
Wow.
So it's like, I stay away from that whole situation with my sister.
Right. Talking about it, yeah.
Well, both my sisters got vaccinated. I don't know how deep they did it, but I assume the one in Michigan's 100% vaccinated and up to date. She's a straight fucking Democrat. My sister that was working at Honda, that her husband just died.
Yeah.
He was fucking fully vaccinated, so I'm assuming she is too. And I've given them all my opinion on it. I've told Mag, I was like, I personally think that the shot probably contributed to his death. Yeah, he wasn't in the best health, but he just went and got, his arteries or whatever cleaned out. They fucking basically cleaned the valves and shit that were going into his heart. And who's to say that, that fucking graphene couldn't get in there faster,
Right.
I don't know, So
that's right in the bloodstream,
Right. They cleaned him out and he fucking come out, he said he felt better than he's ever felt.
Oh wow.
And less than a month later he's fucking dead.
Yeah.
And she's kind of, a little fucking skeptical too. She thinks that maybe the shot might have fucking contributed to it because she's hearing finally about all the myocarditis and side effects and stuff like that. And she's like, well, I'm done checking into it. She's like, he's gone, there ain't nothing we can do. And I understand she doesn't want to find out any more information because she knows she's vaccinated, So, and I'm assuming she doesn't want to die. So, and she just got done fighting off breast cancer. So, because that's the first thing I asked her when she got it. I was like, did you get the vaccine? She's like, yes, but the lump was there before the vaccine. And I was like, and you didn't go? And she's like, no, it wasn't high on my priority of things to do at the time. And I was like, what? And she's like, she was, I don't understand why. I imagine it's, scared, but.
Yeah.
Women
I
know
have,
their bodies and their breasts, and if there's something in there, they know. So
yeah,
Greed.
yeah. I
Obsession.
haven't seen her
The
back
list
over
is
here at
long.
Sue's
If you
since
asked
last
him,
time
he would
she
have
was
told you he was
over
saving
here,
humanity.
and
Collecting
I've
the
barely even
radiolarium
seen
fluid from the
Sue
Vex
any
that came
either.
through was the
All
prime
right.
I
purpose.
think it was there
I wanted it shut down.
last
Clovis wouldn't have
Sunday.
it. Once
I
again,
remember
he
we
flew
was
too
gaming. I
close to the
stepped
sun, and
outside for
once
a
again,
smoke,
the rest of us paid for
and
it.
it was
Bastard.
dark out, you know, and she she come out of her house, you know, and you know she knew I was standing out there, you know, so she's like, and when she started talking to me, she was like kind of heavy breathing kind of thing, you know,
Yeah.
and I'm like, she's like, is it Sunday? I was like, yeah, Sunday. She's like, okay. She said, I was just making sure. She said, I was wondering why nobody wasn't setting out their trash yet. And I was like, I don't have a clue. I don't know. You know, the way I do it, you know, is heck, we only get one trash bag a week. Right,
Right.
great big freaking trash can. It's like, what's the use of putting that out for just one bag?
Right. We don't either. We only put ours out when it's recycle day.
Yeah, that's what I do. I just, yeah, recycle day. I'll put them both
Yeah.
out there then. So
Now if the kids are over for, a good thing and he's ordered a bunch of shit for birthdays or something and we get a bunch of trash, we'll put it out. But
oh
normally
yeah,
it's every other week. But
yep, yeah. Same here. Same here. If we're like, you know, doing some extra cleanup in the basement or something, or
right. And
you know,
they need to give
whatever.
us a bigger fucking recycle one, man. What the fuck? You
Yeah,
know?
I know that. It's like they should be the opposite.
Yeah.
You know, if you ask me, the smaller can should be for trash, and you know, the bigger one should be for recycle.
Because everything is recyclable, man. It's like, what am I throwing in the fucking trash any damn way, you know? I don't get fucking
Yeah.
styrofoam. You know?
Yeah, yeah. Uh, yeah, yeah, she's like, is that Sunday? I was like, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I told Tanya when I saw her at the funeral. I was like, I think she's coming down with a little bit of, Alzheimer's or what do they call it,
Yeah,
dementia.
yeah. And I know I don't know if she's fully vaxxed, but I know she's
Yeah,
got the shot.
she's vaccinated. And what's fucked up is, I was talking to Mag about it, and she said, her and BJ really weren't too concerned with it. He was a little concerned because his health issues. He didn't want to get the flu and shit like that, or COVID, and not be able to fight it off because, whatever. And then with her having a weakened immune system, she didn't want to get anything after, I imagine she had to go get another booster or second or a third or whatever the fuck they all are, I don't know, but to keep their jobs at Honda, they had to get a shot. So,
Oh wow. Yeah.
So they got, granted they probably could have did like we did and waited, and eventually the job would have said, okay, we're not going to force you, but, because it was all basically a push, Our work did the same thing. Tried to say, well, you got till this date to get it done, and then they didn't say nothing, When that date came, then all of a sudden they changed it. And it was like, okay, well, if you get it, we'll give you this amount of money, So then a lot more people went out and got it, And there's still a handful of people at work that ain't got a single shot.
A whole bunch.
I don't know about a whole bunch.
Yeah.
There was a whole bunch before they offered that money. I think
$200. That's so petty.
Yeah, I think
That is.
Yeah, and people went and did it just for the money.
Then cash it out. It's like $150.
You know what's fucked up? Pettit said he'd take a shot a week for $200.
Oh, geez.
Yeah. That's messed up, dude.
Wow.
You really think that gave him that Bell's palsy, like
Yes.
stroke face?
100%. It is
Yeah.
one. It is a common side effect
Yeah.
of the shot. Is Bell
Yep.
palsy. So,
That's
and he
crazy.
did not have a Bell palsy before that. To me,
No, he
it looks
didn't.
like his is permanent paralysis.
I don't know if they've actually sorted his out. His face is not paralyzed on the side now, but I don't know what they even had to do
He's
to
got
get
nerve
that.
damage big time.
I bet he does.
You know, because when I had mine, this was, probably 5-7 years ago. I had a Bell palsy. Everybody in the family's freaking out, thinking I had a fucking stroke. Because that's what it looks like.
Yeah.
And they were freaking out. They fucking came to the house, dude, and physically told me that I had to go to the hospital. And I was like,
What'd the hospital do? Give
they fucking told me it was a Bell
antibiotic?
palsy. It'll go away. And I was like, so you are you all gonna pay this fucking ER bill? Because it's gonna be like fucking $3,500.
Oh yeah.
And it was like, Kevin, who knew what you had? I was like, I know my body. I know I didn't have a fucking stroke. I know what a stroke is, okay? I just woke up this way, okay? I'm assuming I slept on my face wrong, So, but I didn't have slurred speech or any of that shit, so it wasn't like, it was a major fucking indicator of a stroke, but it does resemble a stroke. But they did some tests and they said no, it wasn't a stroke and it was a Bell palsy and it would go away. Mine went away. No damage at all. But he might have, suffered some nerve damage when he got the Bell palsy. I don't know, but his face is not the same. He's still droopy a little bit. He's always had a little bit of a stutter, but I think it's gotten worse.
Freaking those guys at work don't think we're just crazy or something.
Yeah. And they're the ones that have had COVID 3 freaking times.
And the vaccine.
And wearing a mask.
Dude, Ronnie
Fucking nut
comes in
job.
yeah, Ronnie comes in talking about he had COVID about twice this year already, I think.
Yeah. And he had to wear a mask last time because his kids got COVID.
But
And
he's
I'm
on
like,
salary, so he might just be milking it. Because he's not
Well-
losing any money.
Well, and the sad thing is, I just seen yesterday, even though he's getting out of the business, old Dr. Fauci says we could have an uptick in it come this winter.
November.
Oh, gosh. Yeah.
Late October, early November.
Yep.
Right on cue.
Yeah.
Right on cue. Yep.
That's wild. I haven't heard anything out of Fauci lately. I mean,
Oh,
I
yeah,
haven't been looking, but
He's not like making any like public appearances, but
Yeah.
he's in the background.
He was
Yeah,
on
just,
the fucking show was he on just recently that fucking Amino told us about fucking Coward or whatever the fuck his name is. Fucking
oh, Howard Stern's show.
no, fucking the late night
Crowder.
show.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay,
Jimmy
yeah.
Kimmel or one of
No.
them.
Not
One
Kimmel.
of them.
What's his name? I know who you're talking about.
It's just, it begins with a C, I do believe.
Yeah.
Colbert or whatever.
Colbert, there we go.
Oh,
Yeah.
Stephen Colbert.
Yeah, and after he was, telling us, he's like, get the shot, da 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 da, blah blah blah, it'll help you, it'll make everything less and stuff, right? He fucking pulls out this video of a list of all the people that have been to fucking Epstein Island.
Oh yeah.
Colbert on the list. So he's a fucking piece of shit too. So.
Yeah.
I can't fathom all them people, man. It's like some of them you genuinely like the acting and
Yeah.
whatever, you know, whatever the sports and stuff, you know, it's like, really, y'all went to that fucking island, you know, it's like, and there ain't no way they can fucking say they didn't do anything, you know. I just went to the island for a party. You know, fucking break, man. Bunch of sick asses. You know that black woman that used to be on Fox News when what's his name, fucking Williams would be absent, they'd bring in that black woman that was a Democrat.
Yeah.
She was on the fucking And We Know.
Yeah.
Part of that fucking West Wing bullshit. That Donna, whatever her name is, Donna something.
Uh-oh, behind us.
Ah, damn it, you got me. Yeah. I can't remember. They showed one there yesterday, one at And We Know yesterday for the 8th, where I can't remember who the guy's name was, but it showed Joe Rogan interviewing this guy.
Yeah, from fucking Rolling Stones.
Yeah, that's what it was. That's what it was. Yeah.
Yep.
And
Jagger.
No, it was the owner.
Yeah,
okay.
the owner. You know, and he's like, well, you know, yeah, well, you know, it's like this, it's like that, and Joe Rogan's like, no, you know, that's not how it went. That's not how it goes. You know?
Right.
It was funny because this guy was trying to like defend everything the government does, and Joe Rogan's like, no,
He's like, he wants the government to regulate the fucking internet. And Joe Rogan's like,
that's what it was.
He's like, you want that, the same government that fucking did the Iraq war to fucking regulate your internet? That is fucking great, dude.
He's like, well, it's not the
and then
government.
he says,
it's
right, and then he fucking pulls out,
politics.
you know, they start talking a little bit, and you know, Joe's fucking telling him right and left, you know, the right stuff, and he's like, is there anything good that the government can regulate? He's like, well, they regulate, you know, the Food and Drug Administration. He's like, really? 25% of all the drugs are recalled. And the guy was fucking flabbergasted. He didn't know what to say. He's like, He's like, you are such a fucking sheep. It's crazy. And I've seen Joe's face, dude. He's looking at him like, are you really this stupid? You know?
Yeah.
That's the expression he was giving the dude, you know?
Yeah. Oh yeah, that was good. I chuckled to that one though.
That's funny.
Fucking shield.
Oh shit, she got me. I seen a video. I'll tell you a good one that I follow on Telegram. That's John F. Kennedy Jr. And I tell you, well, you know, he's up in that, you know, that, you know, he's into politics, whatever. So, you know, I trust everything that he puts out, you know, that he posts on there. And I mean, some of the things that he puts on there, though, man, I tell you, I imagine that he knows, you know, where it's,
well, you know that
where he gets the information from, you know, it's like, I don't know, but I've seen him put some crazy things on there. The one I wanted to tell you guys about is he put out a video that I'm just gonna say supposedly, because I don't know what Joe Biden's granddaughter looks like. I have no clue. But
Yeah, I've heard this.
it was a video of Joe Biden's granddaughter coming out saying that.
Oh, bullshit. How can you kill me? I just bought my super. Fuck you. Dirty game. Just because I didn't die yet. Fuckers.
So Joe Biden's granddaughter?
Yeah, hang on a second. I was just killing these, so hopefully I can get you guys. Okay, there you are. Video of Joe Biden's granddaughter coming out and saying for a fact that the Joe Biden that you're seeing right now is not him.
All right.
It is his brother, Beau Biden. That Joe Biden passed away 4 years ago.
Right.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, she goes on and on and on about it. I'll find the video. I'll send it to you on Telegram. Yeah.
All right.
But yeah, I mean, she dead serious. Said her grandfather Joe Biden had passed away 4 years ago, and that they wanted to remain in politics like that. So they come up with the scheme. Yeah. Come up with the scheme, just, Beau Biden, her uncle, to look like Joe Biden and get in office.
Right.
Yep.
I've seen people trying to disprove that too, that they're saying that the only reason she's saying that is because she's being pressured to say it because Joe Biden did something to her sexually.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's what they're saying. They can't believe it because it looks like, she doesn't want Joe to get in trouble or she doesn't want to get killed because, they know about it and all this bullshit. It's like, whatever, man.
Yeah.
All you gotta do is fucking, DNA test him,
Yep.
and have somebody tell the truth.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, but I've seen that guy put out some videos that, oh man.
Well, you know that channel that he was showing in the last video, that Amish looking dude and the woman, Stacy? They're off grid and she was talking about the fucking poison Fruit Loops and Doritos and shit.
Yeah.
I've watched that channel, that fucking channel before. Because they were off grid and that. Because the channel I used to watch is called, what was his name? Fucking. I can't remember. Keeping It Dutch. Keeping It Dutch is doing the same thing. They were moving off grid. They live in Oklahoma. He's a Marine, ex-Marine or veteran. And I think I caught their channel through his channel. So, yeah, I like that Amish dude, man. He, I think he was probably a former Amish. Because
probably.
he looks like he was definitely fucking been Amish once in his life.
Yeah.
Yeah, I never knew that about the Doritos or the Fruit Loops. I knew it about the Mountain Dew, but it is what it is.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
But, you know, them other two were like a surprise. It's like, really? I knew that Doritos were addictive, but I didn't understand why.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because of what? They put some kind of drug in it or something?
Yeah, I put a bunch of... Basically, a lot of the foods you eat are basically just a fucking cocktail of nothing but fucking chemicals. So, it's like the Fruit Loops. They're only made in the U.S. Did you know that? They're only sold here. They're banned in other countries because of the yellow dye and the blue dye and causing fucking cancers and infertility and fucking autism and shit.
Well, I guess that's the FDA for you.
Yep. They don't care about what's going on here. We fucking buy it, you know?
Yeah.
They don't care about your kids. It's like, did you hear Hamilton County fucking judge fucking basically tried to fucking stop the fucking heartbeat bill?
Stop.
I didn't hear about that.
Yeah, he was trying to, you know, put a halt to the fucking, so bitches could get an abortion. You know, well, it got overturned, so the heartbeat bill is still in effect, and they're fighting tooth and nail for it. And it's just Hamilton County. So, you know what's in Hamilton County, right?
What? A lot of drugs or heroin?
It's Cincinnati. A bunch of fucking, you know, black that want to fucking, they want to fucking kill their fucking kids. They want to be able to fucking let these, you know, black people get pregnant, have, you know, and I ain't saying it's all black, but the majority of it is, that's what they want to do. They're trying to fucking annihilate the fucking race. So they fucking basically did Planned Parenthood, you know. That was the initial goal in the beginning. But now they don't give a shit who fucking has the abortion. I don't understand the deal with it, man. It's like, if you don't want to get pregnant, don't let the dude come in you. It's pretty freaking simple, man. You know? I just don't understand why you need the option to, especially after the heartbeat, because the heartbeat takes almost 2 months. You know?
Yeah.
So how do you not know you can't go and get a fucking morning after pill or, you know, whatever before that? You know, you're going to wait 7, 6, 5 months or whatever, knowing this fucking baby's growing in you, and let's just kill it with a coat hanger. It's disgusting. You know?
Heck, I've seen in some cases where they were trying to say that it's okay up to the age of 18.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
can you
just
imagine that?
crazy.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, they want to be able to fucking have the abortion after the baby's even born.
There's
You know,
wyverns coming in here.
9 months, and you know, and I'm like, give me a freaking break.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, and then when you think that you're, you know, being, you know, compassionate and kind by, you know, saying, okay, well, you know, I can see it for, you know, instances of rape or whatever, you know, blah, blah, blah. I'll take the fucking morning after pill. You know, they just keep wanting more. Okay, morning after pill. Now I want a month. Now I want 2 months. Now I want 8 months. You know, stop being, you know, whores. You know, it's pretty simple, man. You don't want to get pregnant, don't fuck. You know, it's, well, I can't do that. My daddy's the one that raped me. Well, if you knew your dad raped you because it happened to you, you should have went through the hospital the night that it happened and got, you know, taken care of. It's like, you decide to wait 5 months and then say, hey, okay, I need to tell you guys something. Really? We know you're pregnant. Yeah, but you don't know it's dad's, you know? It's like, I just don't get it, you know? But they can say it's dad's 5 months later, but they couldn't say it was dad's at that moment. I don't understand it, you know? Well, you don't need to understand. You're not a woman. Thank goodness. I feel for women. At least the ones that got brain problems.
Yeah. Yeah. I've been seeing where, what is it, like, I think United States and like South Korea has been test firing missiles.
Yeah, they're all. I heard that they're all basically teasing Russia.
Yeah.
It sounded
Not-
like Korea was teasing us. Didn't they shoot a missile past like Nancy or Kamala Harris airplane or something like towards it?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, they told her not to come.
Yeah.
They
And
told her
Nancy
not to
Pelosi
come, and she
was-
still fucking went. That was Nancy Pelosi, right?
Yeah, Nancy Pelosi wasn't supposed to go to Taiwan either.
Right. That's the one that you're thinking of, Kevin, that got a missile shot by her was Nancy Pelosi in Taiwan.
We still got some barriers up over here.
Yeah.
But yeah. Don't go there. If they go there, we're gonna, and then nothing happens. It's like,
Right.
oh shit, man, that barrier hobgoblin sniped me good.
Oh shit, there's the boss. Get the fuck out of here, boss.
I want to see if I can keep her focused on me over this way. Gotta come back towards me.
Okay, we got one more barrier and that's it. He's on the ledge. Oh, he jumped down. Okay. Come on over here, little buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's the golf ball.
Yep.
That's the last of them.
Exotic.
Exotic golf ball and purple.
6 enhancement prisms.
Yeah, it gives a shit ton of prisms here.
Yeah.
What'd you get, Kevin?
All right.
I don't know, my shit's full.
Smoke break. Yeah, I probably could go to the tower too, so.
Yeah.
First smoke break.
Yep. I got an engram.
and some other stuff. I am kind of full. Well, not everything, but just my primary weapons and my
I'm
engrams.
talking about, yeah, your
Armor?
fucking inventory on your fucking engrams. If that's full, you can't get purples. You can't, it won't drop because it's an engram that's actually self-decrypting. So it needs a spot to self-decrypt to give to you. So like exotics and stuff like that won't come to you if it's full. It'll go to your postmaster. So
Yeah, that's where they're at in Postmaster. Got all kind of freaking engrams in there.
What can I do for you, Warlock?
alright.
Oh, that's right.
Checking. Acknowledged. Done, done, done. Good luck, good luck, good luck.
Good luck, good luck, good luck. I'll do one more and then I'm going to bed.
Yep, I'm almost there.
What do you mean you're almost there?
I'm looking at the back of my eyelids.
I don't know how you boys can get so sleepy.
I stayed up all day yesterday and then slept for like 4 or 5 hours and got up and got on the game. Alright, here's these exotics. Any reason I should save these in my postmaster for another character?
Exotic
That-
engrams?
Yes.
She said she wanted to express herself.
No, the
so
postmaster's
I
separate,
gave
isn't
her
it?
a thumbs up.
Right.
So I'll pop them, huh?
Yep. The only time you can
Peacekeepers.
do that is when you
What?
do it in the
Weapons?
lost sector and wait for the certain arms or legs or whatever day to come. That's the only way you can change an exotic. So
Sign here.
what'd it give you?
Bunch of stuff I already have. Lion rampant legs.
You gotta look at the rolls too if
Pete,
they're
I
bad.
got-
Rhythmic
Okay, I will.
expressions won't
I'll put
win
them all
the
in the
fight,
vault
but
and then
they
compare
feel
them.
Right.
Peacekeepers, I don't know if I had that,
Please, Guardian. It's busy.
but that's not a very good perk. Paragon Greaves. Phoenix Cradle, I got those yesterday. That seems decent.
Right, you're
But,
saying a bunch of exotics I've never used, so
yeah.
they ain't really OP, but
Hi again,
each
Guardian.
season something's brought to the front, so
Okay. ACDO.
yeah,
Back
those
fence.
those are there. I've used those before in a build. I do stuff with melee.
Mhm.
Look on your collections on your Warlock under exotics. Exotics, Warlock, armor, and what arms do you have?
1 second. Alright, so do what now?
Go to your collections, click on the exotic tab
Yeah.
and the armor, go down to hunter, your warlock, and what arms do you have? You have Aeon Souls, Ophinian Aspect, Claws of Arc, and blah blah blah. You got
I got Winter Guile, Aeon Soul, Claws of Akamara,
Eververse isn't
and
just
Gateway
a title.
Artist.
You don't have Ophinian Aspects, and you don't have Nothing Manacles,
No.
Necrotic Grip,
Nope.
and Osseomocio Gloves.
Nope.
Okay, so then the most recent gloves was the Osseomancius, or whatever the hell they're called. So if you do the Lost Sectors, either before work or after work, as long as it's after 1 o'clock, but before 1 o'clock, after 1 o'clock today, and before 1 p.m. tomorrow, you'll have a chance of getting those gloves, which give you a second grenade, second turret on your Warlock if you wanted to run a turret build and just throw 2 turrets out like we've been doing the whole freaking time and freeze everything. So, because the arms are up at 1 o'clock. Granted, they'll come back around in 1, 2, 3, 4, in 5 days. They'll be back up again at another Lost Sector, but those are the gloves you'd want if you want to run stasis. So.
Okay. Alright, let's see here.
Alright, Eagle, we're going to do one more and we're going to go to bed.
Alrighty, sounds good to me.
At 1 o'clock, I was telling Kevin, arms are up for the legendary Lost Sector.
Oh, okay.
If you want to try and get, if your Osseomancio gloves or whatever for your stasis aren't real high, you could try and get those, or, Controverse holes or whatever, whichever one isn't up to par, you can go farm that if it's a decent Lost Sector. If it's something shitty, man,
Yeah.
But because I definitely could use a better pair of these. It's only 68. Yeah.
From before the Traveler, maybe.
No, my other pieces are in the 80s. So
wow,
it's a little lacking.
Yeah, I'll have to see where mine's at. You got me a different Starfire protocol.
Nice.
Is the one you wear? Is the one you wear void?
Nope, solar. This one I just got's arc.
Okay, I would switch it if you're gonna keep it to void, because then you can put void resist on, plus the seasonal mod that gives you solar and arc resist.
Okay.
Then you'd have resistance to all 3 elements. But I
think.
just changed my chest piece to it because it didn't really matter because I was running like Font of Might on all of them. So it's a
Yeah,
neutral
this
mod.
solar piece I got on here is I got solar damage resistance, arc damage resistance, and concussive dampener.
Right.
What gets me is okay. I masterworked this Starfire protocol, my solar one, and it gave me the total number is 85
Right.
recovery, mobility, resilience, recovery, discipline, yes, and intellects all in the triple digits. This one I just got has a total of 64.
Usual.
So if I were to try to masterwork it, is it going to end up more than a total of 85?
It just depends.
Yeah,
You
I
gotta
know.
basically take your numbers and look at them side by side. So if what stat did you put a plus 10 on? Resilience or recovery or discipline?
Uh, the resilience.
Right. So the resilience on the new piece is what?
Uh, resilience on this piece is already at a plus 13.
So if you add 10, it's 23. Is that higher than your fire?
She said she wanted to
For discipline, yeah.
Okay. So and then the other 2 stats.
Or resilience. You mean resilience, yeah,
Right.
not
If you put the
discipline.
same stat, if you put the same plus on there, it's going to be higher, right? So if you have a plus 10 on your resilience on the one piece, and
Yeah,
it's 20, and you put a plus 10 on the resilience on this new piece, and it's 28, you've gained 8. Okay?
yeah,
And then the other 2 stats, you're only going to get 2 more points in each one of them. So if the recovery's close, and you can beat it with the adding 2, in the same way with the discipline, if you can beat it by adding 2, then that's where you'd be. But if it ain't, you know what I'm saying? You're only going to get
yeah,
2 in any other stat. It's only going to get a plus 2 if it's masterworked.
yeah. The recovery on my old piece, the one I'm currently using, is at a plus 20, and this one's at a plus 9.
So
The
you'd
one
get
I just
11
got.
on it, so you'd lose 9, right?
Yeah, yeah. I might just have to infuse that one to that one then.
Right.
Bring it up to
If
an
it needs
80.
to be to 1580, yeah, you can do that too. You can
Yeah,
always change the fire to void by just
yeah,
removing all the mods and then just paying the enhancement core, whatever the hell it is, the
yeah.
upgrade module, and change it to void. The only difference is you won't be using concussive, you'll actually be using the void and then the solar and arc. Instead of
Yeah.
concussive, you'll actually get to use void. So,
Okay.
but as long as you're not using an element mod, something that calls for fire in that last slot, you'd have to look to see,
Well, that video I looked up that day said to use Well
right,
of Life.
right. So,
Yeah.
if you can move that well of life to another piece and then bring the elemental ordnance to your chest, or they're called neutral mods. They ain't got an element. They're just gray. So
Yeah.
if you had a gray mod on your build and you can move it to your chest and move that well of life down to the fucking other fire piece that you had that one on, then you're still good. But you just gotta
Yeah.
know which way to wiggle them. So there are certain
Yeah.
mods that only can be placed on helmets, and shit like that, but those are usually not really used a whole lot. But it seems this season everybody's just using basically the same build. Grenade. Grenade. Grenade.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Yeah. Alrighty, I'm ready whenever you guys are.
Alright, you ready, Kev?
I know you guys are getting tired. So.
Yep.
I'm not getting tired. Kevin's tired.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, it's cool. Got things to do around the house today anyway, so
Yep.
later on might be able to get back on here and see if I can look up that void build and maybe do a void one. Then I'll be all done on my subclasses and check out the whatever lost sector it's going to be for the arms.
Yeah, it's more than likely going to be on Europa, but I don't know
Okay.
if the one that's up today is the last lost sector for Europa, because I haven't been keeping track. But it's perdition right now. So,
Okay.
and it's 4
Alrighty.
legs, so it will go to arms at 1 o'clock. So,
Alrighty. Yeah. Yeah, 'cause my I was able to bring the gauntlets I'm using right now for stasis up to 1770, so they could be could go up to the 1580. So
right, yeah.
Uh-oh. Oh, okay, it wasn't none of us that died. Yeah. I seen somebody died back here. I was like, I better check.
Oh, Dakota wants to go into a fucking Crucible match. 2 versus 2.
A private match.
Yeah. And then he's like, you can bring that one dude. And I was like, Richard? He's like, yeah. He said his name, his character name. I said, dude, Richard will destroy you in Crucible. And he's like, he ain't that good. And I'm like, whatever, man. But Richard's a lot of things, but he is damn good in Crucible.
Oh yeah. Richard's not a bad guy, and like you said, he is kick ass at this game.
Right.
It's just he can't control his mouth.
Right. And and I told him, and I'm like, but he just doesn't. Until he gets a little more mature, I guess he's not going to be able to handle it. I don't know, but
yeah.
I told him I'm just trying to help you. I'm not, I'll game with you all day, but there are people that are not going to do it, dude. I don't give a shit. You don't bother me because I don't give a fuck what you say, because, when I'm done with you, I'll just get off the fucking game, and go invis. If you bother me that much, I will get off the game, go invis, and go grind bounties or something, Not a big deal to me, But the kids get buttered,
Well, like you were saying there the other day, that I don't mind a little. How do you put it? Constructive criticism.
Right.
But when you're like, who in the world runs a wish and a bow and a raid?
Right.
It's like it's directed.
Yep. And and that's the same thing, that was happening, because Kevin was running, and I told him this, and Kevin was in the party, and I was like, I saw Kevin, he was using a bow. Did I say anything to him? No, because I know eventually, if the bow is not working out for him, he will figure it out.
Yeah.
If it's not something that's going to help you, you're going to learn real quick that, okay, maybe I need to get rid of this bow. I need something that's, going to put more rounds down range or whatever. You're going to figure it out. I don't need, somebody telling me every 5 seconds, okay, you can't use a bow. And then I switch to a shotgun. Well, you can't use a shotgun. And then the next thing you switch to something else.
Yeah.
And he's like, well, why are you using that? It's not going to end, Once they get you to switch, they're going to be bothering you the whole time. So let the person learn,
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. And then like at night, Unstoppable, unstoppable, unstoppable.
Yeah.
Help, help, help. And
Yeah.
he had a shotgun on. He could have put an unstoppable mod on there.
Right. And then he gets corrected about it, and he's like, fuck it, I'm just going to put a pulse on. So you changed the whole weapon just because you didn't want to be wrong? It's
right.
It doesn't make any sense to me, but you know, he's a super tryhard. You know, he is basically Earthman, but younger. You know.
Yeah, I remember you saying that night. Yeah, Earthman might have been the way it made him that way. You know?
Because he was like, 14 years old, and Earthman was fucking doing it to him. You know. And I've told Earthman the same fucking thing. I've given him the same counsel. I was like, dude, you're not going to get people to play with you for very long when you're fucking so toxic and overbearing and fucking complaining about every single thing. And some of the times when you are complaining, you're the one that was at fault.
Yeah.
He's like, what do you mean? I was like, what do you mean, what do I mean? The reason we wiped there is because you grabbed the fucking orb, you know? And he's like, well, I didn't know. And I was like, yeah. And then you say you didn't know, but then when you come back and we wipe, you tell everybody that they're running the wrong loadouts. It's like,
yeah.
So, I stopped fucking raiding with him, because he would invite me all the time, dude, in D1.
Yeah.
All the time.
Yeah.
I'll
tell you what I started doing, and I hope this don't bother you in any way. But whenever we get ready to do raid, I'll inspect you, see what you're running,
right,
and then I'll try to go with the same thing or close to the same thing that you got on.
Right.
It's like, okay, there we go.
Right. Some encounters, are a little more flexible. Like when we do that one where you got to kill the knight, you got to kill the witch, you got to grab the ball, right?
Right.
What I do is I'll run fucking Xenophage, and I'll one tap because Kevin's shooting them too. He's shooting the witch when we first start. So the witch goes down really, really quick, and then he can get the knight and go in there. And then I wait for my witch to spawn. She'll spawn. I'll one tap her, and I'll look over to where you guys are standing. If the knight's coming up, I'll throw a shot over at it, and then you only got to hit it a couple times with your sword when you was using the sword that night.
Yeah.
And it was just making it faster, and that's what people should do. They shouldn't fucking just sit there in the middle and kill fucking red bar ads that are in the middle. They should look up there and see, okay, the witch is up, fucking throw a shot up there, The knight's up, throw a shot up, throw a grenade up there, And hurry up and get in there and get the hell out of there, Don't try and sit there and kill a million things. Because Kevin forgot the other day. He was standing beside me for like 5 minutes. I'm like, get the fuck out of here. He's still killing and killing and killing. I'm like, get the fuck out of here. Fucking old Tobin came in, was giving me the buff, and he was still in the damn room. I was like, what the hell?
Oh yeah.
He's like, it's gonna take me a while. I got like 20. It's like, what?
Yeah. Well, that's what I try to do as far as like with that witch goes. Something solar, something that'll take her down quick, and then usually what I do is I would throw when that knight's getting ready to spawn up. I'll throw a grenade
right on the floor.
Wither horde, throw it right there where it's going to pop up at, and then one swing of the sword and it's dead.
Right.
Yeah.
And that encounter with the ogre, that was just, I didn't fucking listen to the video, even though I watched it and I heard him say it. I was supposed to rotate back to the front, and you guys could have caused more damage. So basically, we lost out on 50% of the damage phases because the way we were way we were swapping. Okay, it's just he's supposed to take the buff and then count down, and then at 1 second or 2 seconds, I'll shoot him, and then I'll rotate back to the front where you guys are facing, where he'll face you again. You'll cause more damage, and then I'll be counting down. I'll be saying 3, 2, 1, and he'll take it, rotate back to the front where you guys are, so he's facing you again. So we would have got basically twice as many attempts at his belly that we got, because we were just, I was taking it, you guys were getting in position, he would take it back, you would shoot him in his belly,
Man, at one time we were so close too.
Right. So
holy.
Right, and that's why I told him, I was like, being that close and we gave up half the fucking damage phases, like, that boss is going to be easy,
Oh,
we should be able to just fucking go right through it. Because it doesn't matter the balls. All the balls is there's a timer, basically, on how, until he gets exhausted. So every ball that's up there, you keep shooting, you keep causing damage until he gets exhausted. And then whatever left on the ceiling goes on that totem up front. The little symbols on that fucking rock.
Yeah.
As long as we don't get 6 total white things left when he dies, we'll be okay. So we basically can kill him in the first run of him. If we can get enough damage and do like 4 bubbles, and he dies, we're good. But because it's only going to have 1 or 2 bubbles left on the ceiling. But if we go 2 or 3 phases and we keep losing 2 or more bubbles each time, that's when it's going to be a wipe. Because they're basically, we didn't get to those bubbles, they go on the totem, and when we get 6 of them, we're fucked. But I don't think we'll go that far. I think we'll probably be able to do it 1 bubble after he gets exhausted at the most,
Yeah.
So, especially if Kevin here now has his fucking correct weapon, and maybe we can get fucking old Dakota to get the correct weapon. We'll be in there,
Yeah.
And I could have swore we already crafted it the night before that.
No, we didn't do it. I had it, but I didn't craft it.
Right. Because I know you said you made it to 17.
Yeah.
So, then you're saying you're using one that isn't even close to the perks. I'm like, what the fuck? Frenzy? What the fuck you got that on there for? But the Masterworks, really not a major, difference. But we can actually test it to see which one's causing the most damage. Because when Eagle crafted his, it did the same thing. He was fighting between charge time or range, So, because, charge time sounds good, but, I think there was one that actually gave you another round in the magazine, too. So.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
So I think with charge time, it actually sounded like a little bit like I'm getting I'm able to shoot my shots a little bit faster.
Right. But you only have
6
shots, okay?
Yeah.
So if you would have went with range, okay, you'd have had a little bit more impact, the same amount in your magazine, okay?
Right.
It takes you a little longer to shoot it, okay? So we just don't know which one is,
Right.
You really don't need a lot of range, because basically the bosses, they're not going to be very far from us,
Right.
And then, so giving up a little bit of the range for the charge time is fine, but I didn't like that it took away impact, I don't know what kind of number that's going to decrease the overall damage to. That's where your damage is coming from, the impact, you know? So that's why I just went with range. I said, fuck it. So, but now if you got one with charge time, we can actually go and shoot the same boss at the same fucking range, and see which one is causing more damage per shot.
Right.
Because I was when I was shooting that dude to get the gaze, I was shooting him in the back with the Terrapane, and it was like 400,000 damage on one shot.
What?
Yeah, because that was like his crit spot on the back. Okay.
I was doing upwards. I seen a couple of them where it was like 102,000 per shot.
Right, and that's on the front of his stomach. I think that back part is, you know, when you're getting the gaze, I think it's like supercharged. You know, 'cause it's a ridiculous number. It shouldn't be like that. But yeah, my Terrapane will do on a crit shot like 102,000 per shot. You know.
Yeah.
So. And everybody else is in there when they was talking, but they was doing like 97,000.
Yeah.
You know, that might be in just because it might be only, you know, 1570, or maybe taking into account their actual power level, you know, or maybe they got the wrong fucking, you know, maybe they don't have fucking arrowhead break, you know, maybe they don't have, you know, one of the perks that we're running. So
I finally got mine up to 28, level 28. So
right. So they should be fucking the exact stats that I got.
Yeah.
Because they say that's where the number cuts off at.
Or close to, I know,
right.
yeah.
I think he said 30, but you know, a lot of people are saying 28 is where it goes up. So once you get it to 30, you're good. So there might be a few weapons that get the last 2 points or whatever the hell it is. I never really paid too much attention to the stats after I did it, you know. I'm like, who's gonna watch that, you know? But these try hard to do, man.
Ah, damn it! I didn't see one up top. Yeah, I'll be up to 32, 33 in no time with it. Yeah, so.
Are you falling asleep?
I probably.
No, I freaking instantly died.
I'll probably start slacking off on my Osseo Shreg a little bit. I'm at 134 on it.
Right. Well, you gotta fucking get the 3 crafted and then level them to 10 for a fucking seasonal challenge this fucking week. What the fuck?
Yeah. But I like freezing or
poisoning
and everything. Yeah, it makes it kind of easy too. You know, I guess it just depends on the activity we're doing. So
right. That's what I told him in the Vault of Glass when we do the Atheon.
Yeah.
How we did it last season was when I was on my Titan, I had, you know, Thunder Crash. If I was reading the fucking, you know, oracles and I got to stay out there, okay, what I would do is I would fucking throw the fucking Anarchy, a couple Anarchy throws on him, bang bang, and then I would fucking Thunder Crash him, and then I would use Cartesian Coordinate the rest of the time. But that was last season when, you know, there was a seasonal mod for fusion rifles, you know, which made Cartesian Coordinate, you know, really, really strong. Well, Cartesian Coordinate's still decent, you know, and we're higher power. That raid is not, you know, didn't age very well, so we should still be able to use Anarchy, Thunder Crash, and Cartesian Coordinate and still be okay. And that's what I'm gonna do, you know?
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I think, because I forget what I used for a heavy, but I know I was using my Cartesian Coordinate, and I can't remember what I was using for, you know,
Kinetic.
Yeah.
Right.
I can't remember, but I mean.
It was probably like Hung Jury Scout Rifle or something.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
I personally would like to run fucking Xeno for fucking one tapping the fucking oracles, but you know, then you're giving up a damage dealer for the boss, you know. And, you know, if you're a warlock and you're already giving up fucking your super by you running the freaking well, you know, you gotta have something that's gonna cause damage. So.
Yeah.
And people got to realize that, well, if I'm a warlock and we're running well, you want us to run well, then we can't be running shit that's going to kill the oracles really, really quickly. You guys got to help us fire. And there was a few times when we were in there that Rich was not firing and he did not have the relic either. So, I don't know if he was scared to fire and hit the wrong one or what, but...
Uh-oh.
Yeah, they're fucking rushing.
Oh, I'm right underneath the boss.
Zach, my blade died.
Oh, man, I just died.
It's alright, I'm up.
Alright. Oh.
Oh, I didn't get it. They didn't give it to me.
That's
bullshit.
Crap.
Alright, focus.
Right,
Sit up, Kevin.
Golf ball, golf balls, golf
Sit
balls.
up.
Golf balls and M-grams.
Yeah, there you go. That's the way. That's the spirit.
Yeah. Alright.
Here they come.
Don't let even a single one escape.
Crap.
Don't you have a shield?
Who?
You.
Yeah, but I typically don't use it because if I want my
it'll consume it. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I kind of need that. Kind of rely on it now.
Come on in here, bitch. Auto rifle shoots right through that shit. Get the fuck out of here, bimbo.
Yep. Whew. Hit it 3 times.
Give me that heavy.
Whoa. Okay. He's off to the left. Ah, waited too long.
You better run, bitch. Oh, it got me.
I finally
I got both turrets out though. Get me up, Kevin.
Oh shit.
Uh-oh. Alright.
Oh, damn wire went right over me.
Got him.
Yeah.
Oh shit, run.
No, I waited like 2 seconds too long to hit the square button while I was doing my super.
The square button, what's that gonna do?
Revive.
Oh, I thought that's what you were doing, and you just kept fucking throwing your hammer. I was like, well, I'll get you. And my super went away. Alright. Get by this trash. Get out of here.
Yeah.
Here they come.
Don't let even a single one escape.
No pressure. Don't let none escape though. Aw, come on. Sucks you gotta like shoot them 3 times in order to get them stunned.
Yeah.
Oh, shit, boss. Disappeared. Oh shit.
You getting Eagle up?
Yeah.
Oh, now you want to back up, huh? You dirty bum.
There's a wyvern behind us.
Got it.
Oh shit, man.
Freaking pop their shield health back every time.
Now you gotta focus on one. Stay on the right one.
Alright. Alright, left. I guess there's only one left on.
There's two of them down here.
Yeah,
Yeah,
one's lower. Yeah.
There's heavy. Uh-oh. Oh.
Ah, shit. They got me, but I got my turrets out there. Freezing everything.
Uh-oh. I turn that corner and there's like everyone down there. Ew.
Oh, shit.
She's running.
I was hoping to fire the rocket, got out of the way, but got the rocket fired.
Oh crap, freaking Wyvern, I knew they were coming too. I saved my super just for it.
Damn it. Okay, little hydrant down.
Crap.
Ooh.
Alright, one more. Here she comes. Alright, one more up top.
Oh yeah, there is. Yep.
There we go.
Oh yeah. Double ball.
That's the
Yeah,
Yeah.
2 golf balls. Yep. All
I
my
got
stuff
two
went
imperiums
fast.
Until next time.
holding out on me.
He's like it's holding out on me.
Take an exotic. Alright, I'll take it. Maybe I'll need one. It'll be one I need, maybe.
If not, if it's all dropping at like high, you can always infuse it if you got a double, but just make sure you check the stats before you do that, because it might be
Yeah,
double.
that's what I'm waiting to check the stats, because they are dropping high.
Oh my goodness. Well, I hope Dakota fucking does start streaming and starts making some followers and gets rich. Then I won't have to worry about it.
Yeah.
Be nice.
Yep.
Yep. But I will always have the better setup, though. Even if I don't use it.
That's so funny. He couldn't believe that we had actual setups.
He didn't even know I had a PC.
I know. Get yourself a PC. I was like, Kevin has a PC.
Easy. So yeah, I might have to set it up to where I fucking show myself on a video or something. Use the fucking old Stream Deck and make him inspired.
Yeah.
How'd you do all that? 'Cause I'm fucking lazy.
Yeah, I was telling him about the Stream Deck. He's like, I have something. He's like, I think it might be the same thing, just like that. He's talking about some voice box or something to mod your voice and do some stuff.
Right, there are a couple things kind of like the Stream Deck, but all it is a macro box is all it is with icons.
Yeah, I told him that the main purpose of it is it's a hardware with buttons on it, and you can map it
Should we begin then?
Stream.
Right.
Know? Doomfang Pauldron, I'm pretty sure I already had those. Paragon Greaves. I've definitely already have those. Because I've got 2 of them on me.
What's over here?
Hi there.
Just this chest piece. And then what did Zavala do?
Let's begin.
3 more enhancement cores.
Make good use of it.
Thank you, sir. Got 23 engrams up top.
How many?
23.
You want that? That's Zavala?
Yeah, I know you. You're up there.
107.
I'm only on 5 of the prestige, so.
Yeah, I'm on 6. But yeah, I got 107 engrams up top.
Right. You just make sure you claim all that shit before the end of the season and turn it into, shards or whatever, legendary shards.
Yeah, you'll have to remind me. or I probably could just do it anyway.
Right.
Yeah.
If it gets up to 200 and shit, you'll be sitting there, well, I gotta empty my fucking myself, and then empty my fucking self again, then empty myself again. So, yeah.
Yeah, because he's my most right there. He's got 107, so I'll see how much I got here. I got 12 of them here at the Crucible guy. Got 12 there, and see how many I got at Banshee here. I got 24 here at Banshee, and down at Gambit. I got them all over the place.
You got a total of 40 prisms.
Yeah.
And 6 enhanced shards, ascendant shards, 6 golf balls, and 40 prisms. So,
Yeah.
now don't sleep on, if you can do the LFG, but if it ain't going well, you can always just do heroic. Make sure your ghost has prism and get fucking tons of prisms because you can buy golf balls with prisms.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah. You know what? I don't think I've ever LFG'd. What is that? Look for group?
Right. If you go to like you know how you go to the Bungie net.
Bungie.net.
And actually claim like a shader or a fucking
reward
reward, right? Well, in there, if you click on the tab that says clan or whatever, community, they'll have clan, they'll have find a fire team, and all these little say. Once you click on find a fire team, you can actually narrow down what you want to search for, or you can create your own fire team and search for said guardians. If you want, you can actually pick, okay, I want a warlock, or I want this, or I want that, or whatever, and it will allow you to actually either join a group that's doing nightfalls or raid or whatever, or you can create your own and say, I'm going to do a master, I need 2 people, and you can stipulate what it is, and they'll jump in instantly, dude. It's like, depending on the activity, especially if it's double rewards for nightfall, you're not going to be waiting very long for someone to come in. Usually when I click on it to join somebody, it's already full.
Yeah.
So you'll get that a lot, but then you just, refresh the page and click on the next one, and they'll let you join in. Some of them say have mic, some of them say, it doesn't matter about the mic, but they definitely want you to have the mods, which is overload and barrier, But yeah, Kevin did a few runs of it yesterday. He said it went pretty good, so.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, it's right there on the fucking Bungie.net.
It's pretty nice if you need a 3-person fire team and there's no matchmaking, you can get on there and whip up a fire team. And generally, what I've found is at least a little bit, just the people that are searching for LFGs a lot of times are more experienced players and just in general.
That's because they know about it.
Right, exactly.
All these ones that are level 10 and they ain't played it, but for this is their first season, they don't know what LFG is.
Right, so it just eliminates getting spawned in with 2 blueberries that are just green blueberries, like brand new, you know what I mean?
Right.
And no mic, and you're kind of just get what you get.
And of course they got, Discord channels and shit for people. If you join their Discord, they got LFG groups within their Discord. But I just do it straight off the Bungie net when I needed to do something that was pressing, you know? Like
Yeah.
if we wanted to, us three, you know, on a day off, if we wanted to do the master catch crash or whatever, we could LFG the other three,
Yeah.
you know? Find somebody that's actually wanting to do it and go try to do it with them instead of trying to bring, you know, 76s, you know, up in
Yeah.
there when it's a 1600 activity, you know? Of course they're going to get destroyed.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
1600. So, but yeah, that master that day, holy crap, that was fucking,
What was it? Catch Ratch?
yeah, it was, yeah, catch crash.
I
'Cause
haven't tried it
it's,
yet. I saw some people were searching for it.
it's a seasonal challenge. So, and to get the bright dust, what is it, 6,000 bright dust? If you get all of them, or all of them but like three or whatever. So you can actually pick. Well, I don't want to do the one for trials. I don't want to do the Grandmaster. And then what? You got one left. So do I not want to do the fucking Gambit ornament? Do I not want to do the fucking Crucible ornament? You know, because that means you got to reset the thing twice. Okay? Do I want to fucking not do the Master Catch Crash? Because that thing's insane. There's just so many different. You have to do so many and only give up so many to get the Bright Dust. So,
Yeah.
which it's not a big thing. 6,000 bright dust is, to me, it's what, two emotes? Give me a break.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, no doubt.
For doing seasonal challenges the whole season long, they should give you a nice little chunk, you know, at
Yeah.
least to where you can fucking not have to worry about fucking. And I think it should be just more than bright dust. I think it should be, you know, give you a handful of bright dust, give you fucking one ascendant shard, give you 10 fucking prisms, you know, something that's actually going to benefit you in the game, you know,
Yeah.
because you did them all, you know, and give me 5 or 6 fucking enhancement fucking cores or whatever they are, fucking upgrade modules. But if you need upgrade modules or, you know, materials, prisms, fucking enhancement cores, if you bring your other character up through the campaign, Kevin, you will get shit tons of that stuff.
Really?
Yep. It has to be on the challenge mode though. It can't be on normal. It has to be on the harder one. But just about every chest is going to give you fucking enhancement cores and prisms and upgrade modules. So,
Yeah.
what's this guy doing? You trying to say something? 256? Get out of here. Get out of here. You wish you could be 280 something, punk.
Yeah, I got me three ascendant shards, 45 enhancement prisms, and 385 enhancement cores.
Yeah, I think my
Nice.
cores are getting a little low. I'm what, 414? Okay, never mind.
Yeah, I did have about I have spent a few of them,
Right.
but yeah, I was over 400, but I've spent a few, so
Well, I think the enhancement cores go faster than anything because we're always
yes,
leveling up weapons, you know?
yes, yeah,
So,
yep,
just to see if
definitely.
they're good, you know? But,
And then with the golf balls, it's spend one for a legendary or three for an exotic. It's like,
Yeah, those
right,
exotics
and
tough grind.
there's actually I don't know if you've done it. Have you masterworked a piece of gear yet this week or this season?
yeah, I have.
Because
Yeah,
there was a seasonal challenge. I don't know if it was this week or last week.
yeah, I think it was last week.
Right, it made you
Yeah,
do. So I was like, motherfucker. What's
yeah.
fucked up is I had just masterworked that week before. And then all of a sudden now it's a seasonal challenge and I ain't got no fucking golf balls. I'm like, you bitch.
Yeah. What I did is well, let's say accidentally done it and got it because you know, 9 times out of 10 I don't stop and read these.
Right.
Yeah, I was just like, ooh, I like this piece. I want to upgrade it. Ding, ding, ding. And all of a sudden I got the seasonal challenge. It was like, all right, I accidentally done something right.
It's funny.
It was all right.
Take it.
I'll take it. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm supposed to tell you that the Coon Hunters Club out there on going towards, you go out towards Marion, you
Yes,
take,
towards
what is that?
Hepburn.
Wildcat Pike. You know where I'm talking about? Out by you know where that Piper Station is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Piper
You
Station.
go out that way. There's a Coon Hunters Club out there.
Shoot guns,
Oh,
you talking about?
yeah, Eric said that he's got a membership out there, and it's not expensive to have the membership.
Oh,
If
okay.
you wanted to check into that and be able to go out there and
Huh.
shoot your gun, you know, and it's not that
Huh.
far, so
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
basically, it's
It's a few miles out of
between, it's
town.
right, it's between basically. I used to go by it all the time going to New Bloomington, but it's closer to Kenton than it is New Bloomington. So,
It's right on the other side of Hepburn.
right, it's
Okay.
right outside Hepburn. I mean, as soon as you get to the stop sign there by Piper Station, is that what they call it, Piper Station?
Yeah.
At
You
Piper
know,
Station, then you go straight all the way to Hepburn, and then it should be right after that
right.
on the
So,
left.
Okay.
Yeah, my
All
parents
right.
live a couple miles from there, so yeah.
yeah,
Oh.
he said he's got a membership. He said it's not real expensive, and he wanted me to go out and shoot guns with him on the weekend. I was like, oh, I don't know about that. I'd rather have 4 or 5 people going out shooting guns instead of just me and you. You know.
Yeah. 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 I understand that. Yeah.
So, me and Eric are cool, but shit, you never know, man. You
Yeah,
never
yeah,
know.
you never know. Like Stone Cold Steve Austin said in wrestling,
Yep,
DTA, don't trust anyone.
right. You know, he just bought a new 9 millimeter that's like it's from one of them like groups that actually make them. They're like a pawn shop, but they're actually got a name, and they make guns. Okay,
Oh, okay.
put them together, whatever, and they call it. Okay, this is the Tractor Supply gun, because their shop is Tractor Supply. Well, he bought one. It's basically a Glock 19, so he can use, the Glock mags and all this stuff, but it's not a Glock. It's a DFA or whatever the fuck the name of that fucking pawn shop is or whatever that sells the guns, the gun shop. So
Okay.
he wants to go out and test it out along with his AR. He's got an AR. He's got a couple other, maybe he's got a shotgun and a 22 or something. But he actually makes uh, rounds for his AR. I don't
Oh,
know. I
okay.
don't know if they're 223 or if they're 5.56, but he actually puts the powder in and puts the fucking, you know, all that shit together and then presses it down. He bought a thing to do it. So,
Okay.
but so if we need someone to make ammo, we got it. But we got it. You got to buy the fucking, you know, brass. So and that's expensive.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. Yeah.
but or we can just go out and find brass at the fucking shooting range.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
What did Mr. James join us for?
don't know. I've seen that too.
Let's see what
I'm
he wants.
joining the next raid. Tell
Let's
him we
see.
need carried.
Yeah, right. You
We
don't
want
want
Jared.
you don't want James in the raid.
Why? He's been playing freaking. He's on every time I get on. He's on. It seems like.
Yeah, he's always on. He always wants to do a raid too, but he's one of those ones that you have to do it this way. You have to do it this way. So this is how me and my team did it.
Right.
Well, where's he at? There he is.
I'm trying to get some of that shared wisdom.
No, he probably wants to do a. What up, Mr. James? Hey, that's a good thing because we was just getting ready to say goodnight
Yeah.
to each other. So, hello, Mr. James. How are you doing? You still working? Hmm? Still living life? Doing all the good stuff? It's always good. If you wake up, and your
Yeah.
eyes and your legs move, it's Another good day.
Yep.
He's like, well, I'm not getting laid and I'm not getting any richer, so no, it's not perfect yet. You been doing them raids? Right. Well, we're gonna be doing a divinity run. I don't know if we got 6 people to do the divinity run, but no. It'll be on a weekend when we're off. Probably next weekend we'll try to see how many people. I think we've got 6, but I don't know if all of them have a divinity quest. You know, I know the one person has divinity, so.
Oh,
Right.
wow.
You got to complete the raid, right? When you say put it in, you mean at the very, very beginning of the raid, that first thing? Right. 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 You got to do it in one run. We know that.
That's
So,
called the divine fragment, right?
yeah.
Divine fragmentation. Okay, I'm gonna pick that up because it was one that I abandoned.
Yeah, it's getting nerfed. We know it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I personally think if they're going to nerf it by that much, 30% to down to 15, I think they should take it. I think they should take it out of the raid then, and take that stupid mechanic out of the raid just to make it a fucking drop from the boss. You know, because the whole purpose of that, getting it that way was because it was good, and it was just, why it got nerfed, right? A world's first. That everybody used it, but right. Nah, that's what they're saying. But if you look at the times when everybody completed it, I don't know the exact times, okay, but I'm gonna give you an example. That salt team that won, okay, for example, did it in 15 minutes, okay? They didn't do it in that time. I'm just giving you an example, an analogy, okay? Right. And then the second place team did it in 14 minutes. That's how close first and second were. So first decided to, let's take the one thing out of the game that probably made them get so close to us, which was divinity. That's why it's getting nerfed, in my opinion.
Wow.
Well, the world first team, they are good at hitting their crits, okay? And is the world's second? Yeah, they're probably decent. The world's third? Yeah, probably decent. The world's fourth, fifth, and sixth? Maybe there might be a few people in that team that ain't as good hitting their crit shots, but they were close to them because of divinity. So if they get rid of the crutch, I personally think they shouldn't have done nothing to divinity. Leave it alone, okay, for the normal players that play the game. If you want to do a world's first, just make the rule no exotics. There you go. You want, you know, and let these tryhards go to town. You have to stream it, okay, and no exotics, and then we'll see who the world's first will be. So, right, Yep. 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 That's why Eager's Edge got nerfed. It's bullshit. It's so easy on the computer with the all you gotta do is press one button with the macro, boom, and they just fly. I mean, to the next fucking encounter, dude. It's like what the fuck. Right.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah. Right. Yep. Because it's because she's on that plate with the fucking bubble around her that the actual coating is rendering her as a vehicle. So, it's in season 19. It'll be nerfed. Right. And you still got to go through that fucking 2 hour fucking raid, to get it. Right. 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 Because it's an additional 6 mechanics in the damn raid. And you got to beat the raid all in one go. So it's like you got to set aside a block of 4 hours or more, and hopefully you can get it done. If not, if we get to the last fucking encounter, we can't fucking beat the boss, and it's fucking 2 o'clock in the morning, and everybody's like, God, I gotta go to bed. It's gonna suck. Right. Right. I have no idea. Tether's a little finicky with certain things. It does work with some things and doesn't work with others, but the only way you'd actually know is if you went in and tested it. So, you know, right. If you took somebody that used Tether and you put tractor cannon on and you went into a lost sector and just hit the boss and then write the numbers down and then do it again without using tether and hit the boss, you'd know. So, but I use Witherhoard. And granted, it doesn't help the whole team. It helps me, but somebody said not to use Witherhoard on Golgoroth. I don't know if that's why, but I don't know if it's hitting his back and then taking the gaze away, or I don't know. But they told us not to use it on him, so I've seen fire teams in videos use it on him, but I don't know if they're shooting it in a specific location so it doesn't hit his back, because nothing's ever said. So yeah, I don't think he's that big of a deal though. So because we have 4 God roll terrapins, so he'll fucking be melted. Right. Did you pick charge time or did you pick range? Right. Well, you would have had it. It don't show the masterwork, but the masterwork when you craft it is the very first one. It'll say range or whatever. So, because we got one guy that's got charge time, and one's got range. Right. Those are the main two. So, I think I took arrowhead break. So, oh yeah, it does. It does 100 and some thousand per shot. So.
Task list updated.
Okay if I listen to music while I work?
Right, and then they went into fucking trials, and all 3 of them used it. That really fucking burns me up, because they're trying to say it's meta. It's meta. This should be nerfed. You 3 motherfuckers are fucking pros at PvP, okay? You could probably use freaking a sidearm and get fucking flawless, you know? And they're acting like this weapon needs to be changed because it's so easy to go flawless. Whatever. It doesn't do hardly any damage at all. No. Yep. You're making the crit spot the size of a fucking basketball instead of the size of a dime, right? Right. Yeah, we ain't been running any of those yet. We ain't got that far. We've done right. We've done Vault of Glass, and we're doing King's Fall right now. So yeah, it's easy. Easy spoils. So because I don't need anything out of the kiosk anymore except for that stupid sparrow, and I really don't see that as something I really need. But so yes, sir, we're always here.
Yep.
We see you over there grinding. He's sitting in orbit till fucking 5 people get on. And he's bam right into a raid. I know you are. I know you are. Mm. Well, that pulse rifle does really good. What's it called? The exotic pulse rifle.
There's no time to explain.
No Time to Explain is really good in there too. I know you got it. All right. But right, you're a warlock though. If you ran, your arc buddy plus the No Time to Explain, you're gonna have basically two arc buddies, right? So, uh,
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
man.
too, buddy.
you enjoy work because I gotta go to bed, so I gotta get to work. So,
Yep.
well, that's good. Any spare money you got, you can send my way, okay? Just go to my YouTube channel and donate all you want. Well, I know in certain situations you will allow me to have some money. I'm just saying. Yepper. And hey, I promise I'll pay you back. I'm giving you the little blinky eyes right now, okay? I promise I'll give. Had to bust your balls there for a second. Would you did you ever get that money back from her? The money you gave to that girl, right? Right. Right. Well, like I told you, just basically you just chalk it up as a loss. If they give it to you over time, then it's just a plus. So, right. And it allows and it gives you a teaching lesson too. To maybe next time you'd be like, well, I really don't have. Even if you do have the money, maybe you can just say, I don't have the money right now, but I can help you in other ways. You know what I'm saying? If you need this or you need a ride or whatever, not to just give them cash because, I'm just saying that for you though, not for them. Right, right, right. Yeah. Like you can rubby down here sometime, right? Is that? You're such a pervert, man. Yeah. I share my wealth. I don't need it. You can't take it with you, so you might as well spend it. So, you know. Yepper, we'll see you around. If we need you, we're
Yeah.
gonna call you. And I don't want to hear this. Oh, get a hold of me Tuesday. And you know I work on Tuesday, okay? I'm just saying.
The ring tastes funny.
Uh, He's like, I'm on. If I'm not at work, I'm on. That's just what it is, right? That's how it is with us too. So, right, whatever. You eat a sandwich, you take a nap, and you get right back up and get on the game. I've seen you do it. I know. And you need to stop eating that fucking Skippy. You need to get to Jif. That shit's way better. Okay, just saying. Peanut butter. You had one yesterday. Yeah. It was out of the vending machine. Yeah. It said it was tuna fish, but it was actually rotten peanut butter and jelly. So that's probably why your stomach feels weird. So.
Recording device.
Uh,
Data that can only be opened by those.
all right, later,
See
James.
you later.
Now that is an art form.
All right, I'm off to bed, guys. Mr.
Yep.
Cosmic.
All right, buddy. Yep.
Yep.
I'll see you
Catch
guys.
y'all.
How about tomorrow morning?
Yeah, we'll be on for a couple runs tomorrow morning too. So,
Yeah. So, all right.
but
I'll catch you
Alright.
guys later then.
all
Catch you
righty,
later.
later.